Hello, book nerds. Welcome to Bookshelf Bunny. I'm Kim, and today we're just gonna do sort of a bookish life update, I guess. Hey guys, so just a real short video to let you know where I'm at with life, the world, and everything. So if you follow me on Instagram, you probably heard that I recently had to fight off some COVID-19. So that was fun. About a week ago, almost 2 weeks ago now, I ended up getting sick with COVID and had to isolate apart from my whole family pretty well. I lived in a tiny spare room that was upstairs in my dad's suite. Originally, I moved up there because my husband had a couple of shifts at the care home where he's a nurse, and they had an outbreak. And so I moved upstairs so that my husband, if he happened to catch COVID, wouldn't pass it along to myself or my father, who I carpool with. But then it turned out I already had it, I guess. And like a day later, I developed some symptoms and tested positive. While I was isolating, it was a nice opportunity to read. So I couldn't complain there. And I am an introvert, so hanging out in a room by myself with some books was not really a hardship for me. My symptoms stayed pretty mild. I am fully vaccinated, so it wasn't terrible. It was basically a really bad head cold. And I think the worst part was I had like no energy. I was so tired. I would read for a while and then I'd fall asleep. Then I'd read for some more time and then I'd fall asleep again. So that was a little taxing. My symptoms persisted for about a week. I was still testing positive for a while, so I stayed in isolation for a couple extra days just to make sure I wasn't spreading it around to my household and my workplace. And now I'm all recovered. So that's my little life update. It's middle of June now, and I am, in terms of my writing endeavors, quite behind where I wanted to be by this point in the year. So now I'm thinking my original goal of self-publishing my novel by the end of this year might not be as feasible as I had hoped. But we're still gonna plug away, working on it, and we'll see how far I can get by the end of the year. I should at least be close to being able to self-publish. So we'll see how that turns out. As for today, it's gorgeous outside in the lovely Canadian prairies. It takes some time for that warm weather to find us and to stick. And finally, middle of June, we have a glorious 32-degree day. For my American friends, that's about 85 Fahrenheit. And I'm just loving it. I am outside in my backyard, as you can tell, in my brand new fun little egg patio chair, where I will be doing all the reading this afternoon and just taking it easy. I'm also hoping to, later this evening, plug away at some of my writing. So we'll get that going. As for what I'm reading right now, Ryder Carroll's bullet journal method, and sort of backtracking to my short writing update, I'm hoping that this is going to help me stay organized and motivated while I'm working through my second draft. I was hoping by the end of May I would have completed my second draft, but I've actually only just stayed stuck in the first act of my second draft. So I'm not even a third of the way through. So I'm hoping this will help me. The bullet journal method, I started a bullet journal, and I'm just going to work on motivation and tracking and time management. I had shared a video previously about monitoring my screen time on my phone and my devices, and that's helped a lot. But I still find that I don't have the energy that I want. So I get home, I'm a full-time employee. I come home, I have to deal with my household responsibilities, and by the time I have some writing time, I'm tired. I'm so tired. And I just can't do it. So I usually just play some video games with my husband, read, and go to bed. So I need to really find a way to stay motivated, to just kind of overcome that tiredness hump that I'm struggling with. And in the past, what I've done is wake up early like before work. I start work at 8. I usually leave my house around 7:30. So regularly I'm up at about 6:45 because I don't like morning. I just sort of speed through the morning, get out the door, go to work. However, I have found in the past waking up at like 5 in the morning and working on my writing before my day starts, when I'm first getting started, that's the best way for me to overcome that tiredness. But I really struggle with waking up early because I am a night person and I'm not wired that way. However, in terms of finding time to write before I'm exhausted after work, that might be my best bet, is to try that again. So we'll see. I might be bringing that back. I call 5 a.m. wake up times devil o'clock because I hate it so much. But if that's what I got to do to get my project done, then that's what I got to do. So we'll see how that goes. All right, guys, that's really all I've got for you. Just a short life update, a short writing update, and that's it. So let me know in the comments if you have any suggestions for overcoming that tiredness hump after the workday. Any motivation, any advice that you can give me to help me continue my writing journey, I would appreciate it. Other than that, I'm going to get back to reading in my backyard with my super adorable water cup. Oh my God, I love it. It's insulated. Anyway, I'm going to get back to it. Enjoy the rest of my afternoon, and I will talk to you guys later. As always, happy reading.